Hi there, Simon from simonwoods.com. 4 white burgundies in front of me today. 2 from Albert Bichot, a much improved négociant. About 20 years ago, I would have said sort of like, but I'd say in the last 10 years, maybe slightly more, they've really pulled up their collective chaussette and are among the movers and shakers in Burgundy, among the négociants. And Louis Latour, famous négociant, 2 wines from them. And so we've got a Chablis, we've got 1 from the Mâconnais, and then we've got 2 from the Côte d'Or. Let's just dig in and see where we get. First one is Chablis, Domaine Longue d'Epaquis, which is part of the Albert Bichot portfolio, and it's 2011 vintage. It smells lean and sleek. It's got this citrus green apple. It smells like it's not going to be too full-bodied. Chablis is one of those weird ones where there is this almost like a full flavour but lean body, if that makes sense. Fat but thin. That's just what that is. It's got this rounded, rich presence, but then this spine of acidity and minerality to keep it fresh, and then coming through on the finish. Do you remember those fruit salad sweets? Those ones that were, red and orange. There's that character coming through. A bit of the red currant and blood orange. Tasty wine. Yum. Next one down. So we've gone from one end of the Burgundy to the other. So Chablis in the north, Puy-Vinzel en Paradis, Louis Latour, 2010, from the southern outposts of Burgundy. Give it a whirl. Bit dumber this, and 2010 was a pretty decent vintage for them, but I don't get huge weight of anything coming out. It smells a bit sulky today. Can't find anything wrong with it, but doesn't smell like there's much wine jumping out just at the moment. Then when you come to taste it, there's this clean creaminess. There's juiciness there, but in terms of actual flavours of either particular fruits or something that you'd say that is definitely the soil, I can't say I find a huge amount of that. So well made, but yeah, it just feels like the grapes in the first place. Certainly there's ripeness there that feel, and I'm not sure comparative alcohols. The first one is 12.5%. That one's probably knocking. It says 13. Feels a bit weightier. Certainly feels more than a degree weightier than that one. But yeah, maybe lacks a little bit of cerebral quality. It's okay. Next one. We are in the Côte de Beaune for the final 2. So first one, Saint-Romain. Not the best known of appellations, but sometimes that can be a good thing. Let's give it a whirl. 2010 from Albert Bichot. And we're back to a leaner, sleeker style. Maybe it's a house style that's talking here rather than a specific vineyard. So you're getting much more of a poised, fine spine of acidity. It smells like it's going to have. I also got a little bit of grilled nuts and something like that, and a slight toasty character. Good, clean, juicy, fresh, rounded, amply proportioned, but then sleek finish. Can't say it's hugely complex, but the flavours that are there, really nice, honest flavours. There's a juiciness, there's a pear, there's the nectarine, maybe on the apricot side, a touch of really ripe pineapple, but not overripe, and certainly not tinned pineapple. It's the fresh fruit that's coming through here. In terms of a future ahead of it, I don't know. I think it's looking pretty good now. I wouldn't be bothered to keep it for too long. The Chablis, on the other hand, feels like it's maybe got 2 or 3 years at least ahead of it. But good. But not as good as the Chablis for me. Let's see how we get on with the final wine, which is back to Louis Latour, and it's a 2009 Beaune. Again, as with the Puy-Vinzel, stick my nose in there, and I'm also expecting a bit more wine to come flying out of the glass. It smells okay, but not of a huge amount today. Let's taste it. It's almost the same comments as for the Puy-Vinzel. I notice roundness, richness, but in terms of characters of fruit or vineyard, a bit of an absence of them. A bit more in the one before. The Chablis is still my favourite. I'm very happily. It's a nice drink. but I want a little bit more character beyond winemaking. It feels like it's a nice, well-made wine. It feels like the fruit was ripe, but in terms of the character in that fruit in the first place, not vast amount. I may be wrong. I'll keep an eye on them and see whether they come out their shell. But I think the Chablis is the one I'm going to be hoovering up tonight. See you soon.